Hi, I'm Richard Boehmcke, and welcome to the 200th episode of 90 Second Love. Oh. Safety. I'm really excited for this episode, and in keeping with tradition that I started 100 episodes ago, I'm going to go back over the last 100 and pick my 10 favorite suggestions and recap them for you today here in the 200th episode. It smells like my apartment's on fire. He doesn't seem worried. So the first thing we're going to dig into are articles. The first article is one that I loved a lot. It's by David Foster Wallace, who is no longer with us, and it is called Irony is Ruining Our Culture. I love it because it simply states an approach to life that I think is really important for maintaining a positive level of society. God, these things are so scary. The second article is the Drugging of Boys Esquire article. This is something that I think is a huge, important issue and something that is extremely relevant and something that does not get enough attention in our kind of drug-excited culture. And the last article that I want to recommend is from James Clear, and it is about marginal gains. This has dramatically impacted the way that I lived my life, specifically this year, since I've been weight training, obviously. But it talks about the idea that you should focus on making very tiny improvements in different parts of your life, which will add up to overall improvements. This is a tremendous mind shift in how we approach our lives. Next, let's move on to movies. Let me go this way. There were two movies that I recommended in the past 100 episodes that I think are extremely important. The first one is Snowpiercer. If you haven't seen Snowpiercer, I cannot be your friend. Just watch it. It is the most incredible movie I've seen in a very long time, and you should see it, and then you should tell all your friends about it. And the other movie is decidedly less intense. It is about bees. It's called More Than Honey. It's a really important documentary because bees are a huge part of our ecosystem and a part of our lives, and if we don't take care of them, we're gonna run out of food. Probably. Next, videos that I watched online that I thought were fantastic. This first one is one that I'm still in love with, an ad that Lacoste did for their cologne, and it is called The Big Leap. It is visceral, it is beautiful, it is emotional, and the song is delightful, and I just love the way it was shot. I feel like I could watch this commercial on repeat over and over and over again. The next video I watched online is a documentary about Ronda Rousey. It's like 15 minutes and was done by ESPN Films. Ronda Rousey is this incredible UFC fighter who is a martial artist, and she's undefeated, and she is changing the game for women's sports. She is incredibly driven. I think it's a very important story to watch for women's sports, for sports in general, and if you just are pursuing a goal, she is really inspirational, and I dig her. The next video is called How Sugar Affects the Brain. Man, it is a drug, and it really affects how we pursue goals and how we live our lives, and it just changes the chemistry of your brain. And I think if you're somebody who likes sugar, it is something worth watching because you will have a greater appreciation for how dangerous it can be for you. These are not all, I don't want to like scare you off things, but I think these are things we need to know because we're growing as a people. 10 million strong. And the last video is one called Potty Talk, and it's about a little kid who ate too many horrible foods, and he's sitting on the toilet talking to himself. It's not a bit, you could just hear him. He's just talking to himself about all the things he ate and how mad at himself he is. And whenever I am in a similar situation, I think about this kid and I say the same things. It's so great. It makes me so happy. And there's just one more thing I have to recommend to you, and it is something called Unroll.me. This has completely changed the email game for me. Unroll.me takes all of the, oh, I bit my lip. Ow! Unroll.me takes all of the subscriptions in your email and rolls it into one screen and allows you to put it into one email that you get every day or keep them as individual emails. Changed my life. Absolutely changed my life. I hope it changes yours too. Those are my favorite recommendations from the past 100 episodes. I promise they're all worth your time. Take a look at them. Otherwise, keep coming back. I'm here every Monday and Wednesday doing this for you, and links are all below. Subscribe, and I will see you for the next 100 episodes. Wapoof! Oh, hold on. Let's do two at once. Wapoof! Woo! All right, just pornified. I'm just gonna do it quick. Oh! Oh, you have to clean all this up. That's gotta be a song. If not, it should be. Maybe it sounds like there's a tiny gunfight going on in my apartment. Ooh, it's smoking. I want to do another one, but It makes me nervous every time I pull the string. Ooh. Ow. How can I do this differently? What if I do it? I'm gonna get like gunpowder on me. Oh God. And growing. And that's it. Tiny Boehmcke, what did you think? You seem surprised. High five. Okay.